So here around the back of the building, there's Abbott scratching away. So this is the back side where I've been working on the windows, if you've watched any of those videos. But yeah, there's a small bit of yard here that we want to fence in. This section here, maybe fence in clear over to there. Definitely do a privacy fence, at least on this part, to kind of block off the road. Put a privacy fence over there, just because I've been working a lot on these windows. One of the main reasons for that, well, obviously I need to seal them up, but I've kind of gone above and beyond to really seal them up, and probably done more than I really needed to. But during the winter, the wind comes from the north here, and a couple winters ago I would come in back here inside, and this entire wall, after a cold winter storm or something, this whole wall would just be on the inside, have like a sheet of frost and ice on it. So the north wind just comes and hits against this wall, and I think would really, eventually, when we're actually living in this space back in here, is going to impact the heating and cooling and all that. And so yeah, I'll probably put up a privacy fence here, some kind of trees back here as well, to hopefully kind of block some of that wind. But yeah, that's the reason I've been doing a lot of this, just sealing all this up really well. Hopefully it's done really well. I've never done it before, but yeah. So and actually here you can see that I went back over the what do you call that? The track, the inside of the window, the nail flange, and taped over that as well. So it's kind of double or triple sealed up on these windows here. But yeah, so this is this part of the backyard, and yeah, I'll show you the rest of it over here. So this is back behind the building. This is basically from here over to where that building is there. That's all our yard. It's obviously not pretty here. Every time we clean it up, the kids come back out and play, and then looks like a bomb went off. But you can see there's a pretty good amount of space here. We just have to do some work to right back in here. There's just rocks, a lot of rocks, all up to about there. This was used for a long time as a back parking lot for the workers at the cafe, and so there's a lot of gravel and rocks still all around up in this yard. And I'm not entirely sure if I can just come back over with topsoil and cover that up, or if I'm going to need to dig them out somehow. But yeah, we'll plant grass eventually all in here, put fence somewhere. I don't know if we'll privacy fence all the way around the back. Yeah, that's all stuff we have to figure out and decide what's gonna look best. But yeah, we'll have grass all in here with plenty of room to plant trees. And then the last bit of yard, that's even messier. Sorry for that, but it is what it is. So yeah, clear up to, kind of windy, but yeah, clear up to the road there, or the sidewalk. That's all of that is also part of our yard. So again, we'll probably put fence somewhere around here and clean this up, plant some grass, plant some trees, and we will, I think, actually have a pretty decent sized yard. Back to the living in the middle of town, it isn't, again, it's not a huge deal for us, just because it is a small, quiet town. We know everybody, but it will be nice to kind of put some fencing up in certain spots just to have a little bit more privacy where we can come out and enjoy the yard. And then yeah, over here, this is through that wall is where on the second floor, that's where the master bedroom will be. And so eventually one idea is to where that old basketball goal is there, we might put some kind of door, maybe some small French doors or something like that out of the master bedroom onto some kind of platform or deck. We might even eventually put a whole deck that would go all the way over here, and then I'd like to take this slab out here, this existing slab of concrete, take it out, and then put something new in, put some kind of patio in back here. Again, possibly with a deck up above. And so yeah, a lot of people, when they see the videos, they assume that we probably don't have much of a yard, but there is actually pretty good space back here. There's quite a bit to work with. It's just a matter of, like everything else, having the time and the money to make it what we want it to be.